Hey, here's Joe again, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero, where we're having weird glitches happening inside our boat here. But I hope everything's fine. And I did drive back to the place where there is the alien artifact Z13. Do we have full cold? Yep. Put that back in here. And deactivate the freaking beacon. Because we wanted to go here to repair this bridge, I did forget to pick the most important thing that we need if we go on land. And I don't even know if we have place for it. We have. But our inventory is completely full. Great. That bodes well for exploration. I mean, we won't be picking up that hover bike 70 more times because we just have it be on the ground. Good. I think that's 4x. Is that the 4x4? 3x3. That was a weird camera glitch. Also ignore all those weird camera glitches happening down here in my corner because I'm still using not a proper green screen but an AI-driven program to simulate a green screen. Just because I don't have a place where I can set up a green screen freely. Okay, let's put in the hydraulic fluid here. Necessary repairs, says the achievement. Extend the bridge. Because this is the last area of the game I think we need to check. There might be more. We still haven't seen the thing on my thumbnail, the big thing that was on the promotional art of the game, so they freaking spoiled end game stuff in the promotional art of the game, which thank you for that. That's a flare. Do we have flares in our inventory? We have enough flares in our inventory. I need to readjust myself to the weird way.
I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast.
North.
It would be worth investigating.
East.
But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
I need to place my bike somewhere else where it does do weird stuff. Just this very weird movement. I'm just trying to go to all the places where I see crates lying around. And caves and stuff. We don't have a map of this place yet and we might never get one. But still looking at like all these weird stuff.
Seek shelter.
Can't drink that. Do we have one in inventory? No. So let's take that. Okay, one of each. Yeah, of course they would give us one of each. Okay, seek shelter. Cave. Misty cave. I see a light stick. I'm supposed to go northeast, not northwest. But I'm following the light sticks. Okay, whatever that is, I'm going there. Just following the light sticks to hopefully find a place that will give us a map of the area so that we more clearly know what we're going for. What are you? Doesn't say what it is. No like message. Thumper batteries. Oma on behalf of the mining crew Delta to Quartermaster oh, he's messaging me. Okay. And speaking on behalf of the entire mining crew, day in and day out, we are risking our lives in this cursed territory. When we signed up for this mission, we were not told about these ice worms. We lost a solid fifth of the crew before Alterra took any action. 6 of our friends were emergency shuttled off the planet. Marcus was supposed to retire after this job. Instead, he was skewered by an ice worm. Have you ever seen someone get skewered by an ice worm? These thumpers that the company developed are just a stopgap solution. They do a great job of distracting the ice worms when they have power. How are we supposed to use them when the batteries burn out so quickly? Could it be possible to send us additional replacement batteries? A little more juice would go a long way. I should have made... so we use thumpers to... also we need to find a thumper to make it. We use thumpers to distract the ice worm. Good to know. But there are no thumpers here. But they run out of battery quickly, so I should go back to base, grab an iron cube and make an iron battery for thumpers, so that the freaking ice worms are always distracted. Whatever, so this is the western part of the area. Tunnels. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. They are marvels to the power of the ice worms. The sheer amount of ice they are capable to cut through in moments takes us a couple days. Their tunneling mechanism is ruthlessly efficient. Alterra could only dream of having this sort of mining capability. The ice worms uncover mineral-rich pockets as they tunnel, but going beneath the surface is so risky. We've lost so many already. I don't understand why we have to stay in this particular area of the glacier. I can't wait to get off this hellhole, icehole, whatever. I hope you're enjoying the relative calm at Copper. I'm saving before going down here. Also, I did never make that stupid headlamp because I think it goes in this slot and I'd rather be cold, anti-cold efficient. We don't need oxygen right now. Okay, this is just, yeah, silver and titanium and snow. Okay, I thought there would be something useful down here. There isn't. And it's freaking getting dark. Great. Okay, let's explore the places. Wait, that's east. But still, this should directly go towards water. Like, this should be the edge of this particular area of the map, shouldn't it? I'm not completely mistaken about everything. Back to the cave, and this should go towards the junction where I went right, and this should go back towards... Yes, okay. You mentioned going northeast. This the bridge? Yeah, this is the bridge. Fuck. I heard something. Don't like to hear stuff like that. First things first. Not Parvin's bed. Nobody wants to do Parvin's bed. We want to do... What the fuck? Where is it? There. Like if we look that way, just like this way. So you can always face the right way when I come back here. And yes, I packed the materials before the episode for this. So we can recharge it. We'll just be waiting for a short time until it has recharged. And hopefully, I mean, the moon is nice looking. I find it interesting how we are a moon that has a moon. Yeah, we have to be very clear about this. This is, I think this is the second biggest moon, therefore, hence the B in the name, of a planet. Because we clearly see a freaking big planet if we're looking up. We see it sometimes. Okay, it's starting to be dawn. I hate how this thing turns and wiggles and doesn't do what I wanted to do. Let's go along the eastern shores. I hear stuff. I just hope that the freaking ice worm isn't in the tunnels that it burrowed itself. We could jump up there. Okay, this is another kind of facility. Spawn nearby failed? No, we spawned nearby the vehicle. Can I go? Thank you. More nutrient blocks, first aid kits and stuff. What are you? Thumper! What do we need to collect for that? It's an exterior module. It will be where the other thing is. No, it's not an exterior module. It's a deployable then. It's not. It's a tool. Magnetite I don't have on my boat. Thumper upgrades. The finalized thumpers are pretty useful. The original versions were pretty bad, but these give us almost double the time to explore some of the mineral-rich nodes. The vibrations of the ice worms sometimes knock loose some pretty valuable stuff if you take the time to search for it. I wonder how all these minerals even got trapped in the ice. Volcano eruptions, perhaps? Diamonds, okay. Like a lot of diamonds. That's like 2 or 3 nodes of diamonds at the same time. Okay, let's go deeper here. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Okay, these are a lot of diamonds. We found the Thumper blueprint. Do I go back to base to get magnetite? Or do I just go here and grab magnetite off the wall? If the problem is there's so many spots where they would hide like magnetite in a corner, like up there for example, that I might not find it if I just go around randomly. We found magnetite in ore veins like that. Okay, we don't need the flashlight anymore. Good. Found thumpers. Haven't seen iceworm yet. Don't know if we're fast enough to escape the iceworm. We have a boost to drive away. This looks like a hole where it could bury from. So we're going northeast, as our friend suggested to us. Okay, is that water? No, that's ice. This looks like the natural habitat of iceworm. Okay, we're doing right wall strat since he said northeast. That's silver and copper. I tried my best to avoid the ice. I don't know which areas are like useful, are like dangerous and which aren't. If we manage to get killed by an ice worm in a short while, I'll be just going back crafting a thumper and an iron battery for it. They said northeast. I mean, I see that and think that looks interesting, let's go towards that, but that's northeast. Going north for a second there. What's that? Nothing. Is it going dark again? Did we actually waste an entire day already? I don't know, let's eat some pepper. The pepper is like the perfect plant. Okay, we could go into this. Let's just go into this. Still trying to go northeast-ish. Is that water? I don't trust it. Iron cube. This is a greenhouse. This alien structure, found commonly shielded from natural sunlight, appears to be carefully controlled containment cultivation environment for natural flora, in other words, a greenhouse. The main chamber appears to be capable of precise temperature and humidity control, allowing plant life to be grown carefully outside of its natural habitat. 4, not 5, man. This is not water, it was glowy like the reflections let me think of it being water. So is the greenhouse that direction? Or is the greenhouse this direction? Or do we like enter that way towards the greenhouse? No. Let's go this way. That goes out. How do we enter the greenhouse? That goes out. How do we enter the greenhouse? It's carefully shielded from the environment, it said. Yes. But how do we enter? I don't think we do, actually. Not pack up, never pack up. I don't even have the place for that in my inventory, I think. We were wanting to go east, northeast-ish. Is that magnetite? I saw a weird shape. No, that's the wall behind the copper. Oh, that looks like magnetite. It was just the form, not the color or anything. But the form did fit magnetite. There is lower area below, which we might use to enter that greenhouse. Might be coming back for that at some point. That's not northeast. Northeast is that direction, so through that cave there. Fuck you. Don't get stuck on everything.
Architect data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Nearby here, and we saw... I think that's the tip of the tail. Can you please... Oh, it's so weird to turn around this thing. We're safe at this point, and that's where its habitat is. Where is it? It's nearby. So we can't rely on northeast anymore because we are in the... Oh, these are the spires above ground that he kept talking about. Okay. Fuck you wiggling. This is so bad. Wait a second. Fucking energy saving stuff that I did turn off, but if you turn the energy saving of a TV off, it turns instead to 5 hours or something like that. And it wanted to be turned off again. It's told that it can stay on. It's over there. So now we made it angry. Let's find us a place to go to escape from it. Nothing there. We need a lot of stuff again to craft a base because I didn't take anything with me. What are you? Scans of the iceworm bones show that they have a surprising degree of flexion in them. This likely allows the bones to compress inward when the iceworm is burrowing. A total rigidity in the bone structure might result in deformation of the skeletal structure over time. There's evidence of muscle insertions that would manipulate the compression or decompression of the iceworm's long ribcage. These iceworm bones appear relatively intact. It seems that other large land predators in the region tend to leave the worm carcass alone after death, so they are not edible. By the way, I didn't get off the snow forks. I just was exited. I assume because thus being on this snow fork, this time I got off by myself. They made it so that you don't really have to go near one of those guys because they're so dangerous. So they hit a body in the, probably this is the most northeastern corner. I'd suggest it, but whatever. An extremely large and dangerous leviathan, roughly 95 meters long, with a thick-plated exoskeleton that burrows through dense ice shelves with minimal resistance. The iceworm is covered in a thick exoskeleton with backward-facing spikes, so it can't go backwards. The exoskeleton protects the soft upper body of the iceworm as it moves through the ice. The spikes create threads that rapidly shuttle melted water back at it as it burrows, similar to tire treats. The anterior of the iceworm is covered in a thicker skin that doesn't require plating. Some superheated horn. The horn of the iceworm is the thickest part of the creature. The inner chambers of the horn are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction and thus consuming the alkali metals, so this creature shouldn't be able to live more than like a week. Creating an exothermic chemical reaction. As the iceworm burrows, small microscopic grooves continuously channel water into these chambers, allowing it to burrow with ease. Where does it get the alkali metals, the raw ones? Like, it needs a reactor inside to produce them. It's not easy to have raw alkali metals. I mean, they don't just lie around. Except in this game, where we found lithium. Whatever. Behaviors. The iceworm is an ambush predator. It relies on sound traveling through the ice to alert it to potential prey. It then lunges through the ice and uses its horn and mandibles to attack. The iceworm can be temporarily distracted through the use of sonic devices. Otherwise, it doesn't seem to follow us because we're faster than it on this. Okay, we are at the boneyard of the iceworms, where we seem to be relatively safe, but there doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. So going more west now. Cable. It's nearby, I know, but I saw the cable. Can I scan the cable for once, please? Apparently not. Save here. It is, I assume the cable goes that way, so I'll be following it both ways. First down the rabbit hole. Yes. This leads to something. Did we find it? Wow. Nothing to say, Alan? This is like a lab, I'd say. Like this examination table, also hinting at that they are bigger than I am. Emeralds. Pure emerald is typically colorless. These large crystals contain trace amounts of chromium, leading to the development of the distinctive green color seen here. Mining activity near these crystals suggests that they are valued for their applications in architect technology. Yes, all that information is true. Pure emerald is a thing that basically doesn't exist in nature. Basically, I mean, it exists, but it's relatively rare. But there's almost all emerald that you find in nature has chromium insertions, and thus having this green color that you know emerald for. And we have it. A leather-like tissue sample of alien origin. DNA markers indicate a complex mixture synthesized from over 20 different sources. The tissue sample incorporates advanced biocomposites, resulting in unique mechanical properties. Compression. Extremely high compressive strength protects against external forces and may indicate adaptation to extreme environments. Why doesn't Alan talk to us? High resistance to damage from high energy impacts. Low modulus of elasticity allows tissue to conform and stretch in response to body locomotion. So they have like stretch tissue so that they can bend around weirdly if they want to. Okay. We have all that in our base.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Nice way to put it.
All the components we need to make a storage body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available.
More bored, it
I
sounded.
am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Can I scan this? No. Okay, so this was the mining site where they mined iron cube components, but I can't mine these, otherwise I would get the message bring the pawn suit here to mine these. But I can directly mine iron cubes here. Which I won't do, because going through this place with a prawn suit will be entirely impossible. Okay. So if this side of the cable has the place we were searching for, let's follow the cable to the other side. And yes, we're going back to where the ice worm will be expecting us. Hopefully it has gone off a bit. Does it burrow here right again? Okay. So generally that direction might be the case. But I'm doing wall strats again. This is leading towards the place. I'm always doing wall strats, which means that I'm always missing stuff that's in the middle of places. But doing wall strats does allow me to find all surrounding places. That's lithium. It's a lithium vein. Okay, if they eat that lithium vein, they obviously have lithium inside their body, which they can use for chemical reactions. Obviously. This is an ice wormhole. Copper. And silver and more copper. No magnetite. I mean, I don't need thumpers anymore because I think we're generally done with this place. I think my snow fox is making too harsh noises. But whatever. Okay, we also need to check out the inner platforms and stuff here. Let's go out though towards the west. Okay, we are back at Ice Hover Zone. We left the iceworm territory. How far are we from a truck? 700 meters. I don't know where I would expect other stuff to find to be. This is another ice spire area. I tried to hold the fall, but whatever. Oh, friend. Okay, these are weird things. So if they are here, the iceworm can't be here because they make thumping noises and the iceworm would have gone for them. That a cave? Yes, that's a cave. And I was wrong. Fuck you, game. Let's go in cave because thing can't follow us here. And we got another architect location. Perfect. I didn't know I was just expecting like another lore location for... Wow. We don't need more iron cubes, and if we need them, I can find this again easily, so I won't mark this. But I was thinking about marking this. But repairing is a thing that I need to do because, as we've seen now, the iceworm 8 shots our vehicle. Freaking turn around consistently, please. It dropped into... I think the area wasn't properly loaded. Fuck you, game. Where is it? I hate you, game! It's fucking dark and I can't see shit. I think we're ready to wrap up the game, but I wanna... Fuck you! Okay, the hover bike seems to break the iceworm. Like the threat of it being able to catch us at all. Also, it started smoking. Don't fall though. It can't reach me here, by the way. Otherwise I would have died just then. I need to turn though. It missed me. Fuck you. Don't fall. I'm pretty positively certain the fall would break the bike. I need to stall for as long as it needs for the sun to go back up to be able to see stuff again. I want to find more locations here, like can't be that they only have like this one cave with the iron cubes that I just found and the cave with the architect tissue. They must have more here. And I don't want to leave the game without all of the possible lore attached to it. This seems to be... Oh god, that's just an ice wall. That looked like a cave. Because it's fucking dark again. And how do I... Boy, do I not love fucking darkness. Might have mentioned that once or twice that I hate the darkness here. It's always dark or fuck you. It's always dark and or snowstormy. I think it can't follow us in here. So we're safe for this. That's the same one. Uh-oh. There's no escape. There's no escape. Okay. No need to save because I think I saved right here. No, the upper way just fucking leads me somewhere where I can't continue. Let's just grab one or two of these. I can't escape this second place. I need to wait for the sun to go up. Which is just dead. Okay. Let's find ourselves an exit from this area. Now that I can see stuff. We came from there. That one. Over there. That's where we freaking came from. So we need to try to go out over here. This is it. Okay, that's what I missed in the darkness. Good. Exited the second spire. Didn't it say spire? What did Ellen say? No idea, but I found human stuff. Which is a place where I want to go if there's human stuff here. There's cave there. Why is there cave here? What are you then? Okay, another teleporter chamber. Apparently they were doing research on these. Okay, and now? Did I not have an iron cube with me when we were with the other one? Ah, that would have been the perfect time to cut the episodes. Finding out where it goes. Whatever. We'll take a sneak peek and then we'll continue our next episode there. First the teleport, which is just to conceal a load screen. No, this one didn't have a pedestal. Yeah, we are back at Phi. Phi excavation site. Which is a proper way out. Okay. That's why we were trapped there. There actually isn't a way out. I'll look into my inventory in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Fuck. That hitched. The game hitched. I don't like the game hitching. Ah. Ladder. Okay. How the fuck are you down? Yeah. I know why you're down there. No! This time, for the first time in my entire life, I wanted to pick it up. No, for the second time. And we're out of here. Okay, I think we have no need to ever go on land again. I'll just drive from Phi Robotics Center, not excavation site. From Phi Robotics Center back to the shore, which should be a short trip. And then we will be going home, grabbing all the materials for all the body parts, and then we'll be going to the fabricator. Which also means that I can unmark... Can I click you? Yeah. There's a faster way to go through the stuff. Good. So, just be going out of here. Out of Fire Robotics Center to this place. Placing you on the ground. And back to base. So I'm thinking about how I'm doing this. Like, nothing can hurt me here, so I'm not worried about my 58% remaining health. Just need to find the cave that leads me towards there. Yeah, we have it. Good. I'm thinking about how I want to do my next episode. And I think I'll just... I mean, we will just grab those things out of the respective lockers in which I have them. And go. Okay. Towards the fabricator. I'll think about that during... in between episodes. So, we fuck you. Fuck you. I parked it very weirdly this time around. Oh.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin
unknown, it
constructing
said.
my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
Do
It
you
said
remember
unknown
the
this time.
fabrication facility? You must return there.
Oh,
Right,
I get
the
another...
fabrication
Okay,
facility.
he realizes
So
that
you
I saw
always
that.
planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
Can you please continue with your stuff while we're doing this?
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance. All of my people were not invited.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Return to the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
That was weird. We'll learn about what that was about. Okay, look, for a short time it looked like there was no prawns to catch and I was worried. Okay, it looks like we'll find out why he behaves that weirdly in the next episode. But for now, I'm just returning back to base and I'll... Fuck you. I can't go up or down or backwards. This is one of the weirdest places. I don't have a rear cam, which is the most problematic part of this. Okay, good. I'll be meeting you at my base in the next episode. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.